What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and in today's video, yes, we got another one, guys. 2023 ZX4RR. This one has a full exhaust. If you missed our other video, we've already dynoed one with a slip-on. This is the first one with a full exhaust and a very special full exhaust. On a Krapovich full system, headers and everything. Yeah, that's right, guys. Now, I know you're like, Chris, they don't even make a full Krapovich. I was told they don't have one yet. Well, this one is for the ZX25. The one only in Japan? Yeah, that's right, guys. This exhaust system is made for that bike, comes straight out of Japan for the ZX, basically 250RR. So we're gonna see how it performs on this 400. The customer said it bolted right up, no issues there. Then we're gonna be installing a DNA air filter after we do a flash and tune with the stock stuff. We're gonna see how much that helps as well. This is gonna be an interesting video, guys, to find out, is this high dollar Krapovich exhaust system worth the money over the slip-on? Stay with us, guys. Let's see what we find out. Fire it up. It's time for the baseline pull. Let's see what this thing makes. Keep in mind, these bikes have crazy heavy restrictions on them from the factory, so the first baseline pull, not gonna be too impressive. The ECU is flashed. We're ready to make a rip. The guy's old ZX4RR is gone. It's dead. Yeah, that's right, guys. The old, restricted, worthless, no good Kawasaki. Well, we got rid of that bike. We got a whole brand new one on the dyno now. Let's see what it does with this new ECU Flash, unrestricted, just watch. Completely different bike. See pretty big gains right off the rip. Let's pull up the torque numbers. We gained a good bit of torque and a good bit of horsepower on top end. Now these things have crazy restrictions in the ECU. I'm not gonna get into showing you all the tables and stuff on this video. If you missed the last video, go check that out where we tuned one with a Grave slip-on. I went into in-depth and detail showing you what all we changed in the ECU. But on this one, right off the rip, we went from 49 horsepower to 67 horsepower, and this was literally just uploading the slip-on tune to it. The bike is a little too rich, meaning getting too much fuel right now, We're gonna go in and adjust that, get the air fuel ratio all perfect, crispy, and clean. You see it's almost there now, but we're gonna dial it in and perfect it for this. Then we got this high performance DNA air filter. We're gonna throw that thing in there and see how it does. First, we're gonna get the, I'm gonna say probably the max numbers out of it with the full exhaust and the stock air filter. Now let's go in here and look. You can see on the other bike we did, now this was fine-tuned, tweaked, and perfected. It made 71 horsepower. So right now we're a little bit under the gun with the full system, meaning that we've gained more horsepower with the slip-on, but we're not done tuning yet. But I'm just giving you a little sneak peek. If you missed that last video, the Grave slip-on performed pretty well. Let's see what we can get out of this full system. Here we go, about to make another pull. I think the air fuel is gonna be perfected a lot better. Hopefully this thing goes good because we got a ways to go to catch up to that Grave slip-on. Made 69.33 horsepower, 27 foot-pounds of torque. We've definitely gained a lot of power over stock, but we're still not quite where the slip-on was. So, did a little finagling, did a little talking. I'm like, dude, we gotta get rid of this baffle. Let's take this thing out, see what it sounds like. Let's see how much horsepower we gained we did. So, boom, there you have it. There's the baffle on the ground. The thing sounds, well, it's a lot different. I'm gonna let you hear it. Ooh, she sounds pretty rowdy now. Let's see what kind of power it makes. I'll bring you back to the back and set you up. Guys, while we're installing the air filter on this other bike, I've got the one that we did the other day with the Graves slip-on. So you can see this one here has the Graves slip-on. I noticed right off the bat that the diameter of the exit on the Graves exhaust is a little bigger. Let's fire this one up and let you hear the difference, basically in the same video. See how they sound. Keep in mind, this one is just a bolt-on muffler, catalytic converter, all that stuff's still there. Give it just a second to warm up, then we'll let it rip some. All right, we got the slip-on bike warmed up. Let's hear it rip now. Now we'll give the Akrapovic bike a few revs in the same position with the camera so you can judge which one you like better. Here we go. We should be on our final adjustment for this ZX4RR. This thing's turned out pretty good. It sounds really good. Let me know in the comments below, do you like the sound of the Akrapovic full system that we got here, or the sound of the Graves slip-on that we got out there in the warehouse? Comment, let me know. I know which one I like. Which one do you like? So we're finished up with the ZX4RR full exhaust tune, and I've got the dyno numbers pulled up from the Graves exhaust and from the full exhaust. Look at, I was gonna say tell me which one you'd rather have, but look at what we got here. So the blue line is the slip-on, okay? 71.36 horsepower, 27.55 foot-pounds of torque. The red line is the full exhaust system, 70.51, 27.76 foot-pounds of torque. So, our differences are very marginal. At 3,000 or 4,000, we're a little better on the full exhaust. At 7,000, we're a little better on the full exhaust. At 11,000, we're a little better on the full exhaust, but at 13,000, we're not quite as good. So maybe the engine at high RPMs like the back pressure. Either way, it's whichever one you like better, to be honest with you. For the price and the money, maybe the full system isn't necessarily needed. Now, one thing we can do, let's do display, let's do conditions, okay? This tells us our temperature and humidity. Today, 89 degrees in the dyno room, 16% humidity, so fairly dry but pretty dang hot. The other day when we did the slip-on, 80 degrees, 24% humidity, but the same correction factor. So it's a little hotter. Is it 1 horsepower hotter, or really only a half a? Dude, I don't know. You judge, let me know, comment in the comments below, what do you think? Is it worth it? Is it a rip-off, full exhaust, slip-on? The world may never know. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. That's gonna do it. For this one, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, smash the bell, click the bell. You know what to do. We'll see you next time.